How are we doing, folks? Welcome back to the Chilli Northerner. It's 2024, it's extremely early January, and together, me and him are going to plant some super hot chilli seeds. See you in a bit. So you might be wondering, why on earth is he trying to plant chilli seeds in the first week in January? Well, here in the UK it takes a long time for the chilli plants to mature, and especially the way I'm going to do it as well, because let's not forget, I don't have a big garden. I'll show you the garden in a bit again. You've probably seen it last year anyway. It's very small. I sometimes grow things here in the conservatory as well, but predominantly everything gets chucked outside. So to grow chilli peppers that need hot weather, really does need to be in a heated greenhouse of sorts, well, especially this time of year anyway. But as always, I seem to get reasonably good results. I'm not thinking I'll get fantastic results, but you know, I have a small garden and we're out in the open, so it's just the best I can do, and I'm hopefully going to show you that you can do the same as well. If you have a small garden, as long as it's south facing, you probably don't need a great deal of heat to actually get results. So the super hots that we're going to do, I'm going to plant first. So as I say, I'm going to do the super hots first, and then later on, probably in February, I'll plant the rest of the ones I'm going to do there this year. So if Otto can keep still, I'll show you what I'm going to do. So most of the seeds I've got this year are from a chap called Chilli Chump. I've been following the guy on YouTube for many years now, probably 4 or 5 years, and he has basically told me everything I need to know about how to grow chilies. Obviously he has a nice, not that I'm jealous of course, lovely big heated greenhouse setups in his massive back garden. It's more like a field, to be fair, but you know, fair play to him. He's worked for that, and I wish him all the very best for the future. I have a lot of respect for the guy as well. So all the seeds that I've actually got are from him. Either that or they're from my own seeds from last year that I've kind of stored myself. So these ones here, I'm going to do 3 super hots and 1 medium, but this is the first one. This is his own, I should show you closer with this one. This is his own variety that he has made. It's called the CC, which stands for Chilli Chump, Jigsaw Brain, and it's a cross between the Jigsaw chili and the 7-pod brain strain. You get a lovely bumpy texture to it. It's exceptionally hot, probably around like the 1.6 million Scoville level. So that's the first one. The second one is the 7-pod Primo. Now I have grown these before, but I didn't buy them from him. I bought them from somewhere else, and they didn't work out particularly well. But Sean, aka Chilli Chump, has managed to actually get, he grew them last year, the original grower or inventor of the 7-pod Primo, which is Troy Primo. He's an American grower, and a damn nice chap as well. Never met him, but I've seen him a few times on video. They are from his original pods, so I can't wait to grow these ones because that is one of my favourite chilies. Next one is the Naga Morich. Again, a very hot chili, probably slightly above 1 million Scovilles or thereabouts. But yeah, and a very nice taste if you can get past the heat. Yeah, so that's another great one. It's a bit like the ghost pepper, kind of the same family. The Nagas and the Bootjockeys are all kind of like, you know, pretty much the same family. There is some minor differences. So we're having that one there this year. Whoops. The next one is the Sugar Rush Stripey. Now I tried to grow these last year and didn't have a really good. They didn't really work out very well at all, to be fair. Nothing to do with his seeds at all, because I did use Sean's seeds last year, but I went and stupidly used old compost, and I really knackered myself up. So this year we've got brand new compost, brand new everything, and we'll take it from there. Hopefully these ones do actually take it. The only reason why I'm growing these ones now is because the pods take a heck of a long time to ripen. So not so much the plant maturing, it's more the pods ripening on this one. Apparently they do have quite a nice sweet taste. Again, but they're beautiful to look at. So what we're going to do, I've got my tray here. It's just like a standard size. So you can see by this what size it is by the size of my hand. It's not very big at all. And all I've done, I've put some tape along the front, and I've marked what it's just my own reference really. What chilies are going to be in which row. So yeah, we'll just kind of fill it up reasonably level, and then moisten it with the bottle that I've made up here. It's just a bottle with a couple of holes drilled in the top. Acts like a bit of a sprinkler. Yeah, so let's just do that. So this is just like a standard multi-purpose compost. I used the same one when I eventually got some brand new stuff last year, and it seemed to work out quite well. Try and get peat free if you can. If you can't, then just get whatever you can get. But try and take out the lumps, because obviously you've got seeds in there. You've got big lumps like this. You'll get in the multi-purpose, like bits of twig and stuff like that. You're getting this. Just try and get them out as best you can. So we'll just level this up. So we'll just moisten this in. You can actually get the obviously the proper sprayers kind of thing. I mean, I have a larger one in the shed out there, but I'm not going to drag that out for the sake of doing this. So we'll just use my my own little method. So just moisten them in. You don't have to drown it, even though it looks like I just did. that'll soak it up, no problem. So what we'll do first, we'll start this side. I've got the naga there first. So that is the naga morich. Naga morich from Chilli. Right, so that's them all in. We'll get a little bit of fine compost, if I can sift through this. It's a little bit lumpy this, to be fair, but some good stuff in it. We'll just kind of crumble some of that on top. And what you should probably really do is, just so you avoid all of this picking stuff out, is if you have a riddle, you can riddle the soil, but I don't have one, so I'll make do. Now you've just got to make sure that all of those are covered, just lightly with it, and just give them a light tamp down. And then water them in. Again, you don't have to swamp them with water, because you've already done that once. Well, I did anyway. And if there's anything poking through, you can see, like I can see this one here and that one there. Just go over again with a bit of soil, bit of compost, sorry. You've got to make sure that the seed makes contact with the compost, because if there's any kind of like gaps or air pockets, you may not get particularly good germination. So, by the magic of editing, I've cleaned up. You can see I've probably got a bit too much water in there, to be fair. It was starting to eke out everywhere. But you know, I've cleaned up. It's all good, and it's good to get them. It's good to get them thoroughly bedded anyway. So it's all good. What I'm going to do next is pop them into this this new propagator that I've got. Let me just move this over. So this is the Stewart thermostatically controlled propagator. The other propagator I had before wasn't thermostatically controlled. It was just it kind of ranged at around like anywhere between 18 and 22 degrees. Not great for chilli germination. You kind of do need to push the boundaries a little bit more. This one goes up to 28 degrees, which is perfect for chilli seed germination. It's quite a big one. You can get them in different sizes, but I've got the bigger one just in case, because I know this is going to go in here. Obviously it's way too big for that, but I'll add to it at a later date, so it's going to be perfect. I'll probably get about 4 of these trays in here altogether. It comes with a solid plastic dome lid. It's quite robust. You've got the 2 vents there as well. Open and close, that's all you need really. When we first put the chilli seeds in, for the first few weeks at least, to try and get the humidity going, these vents will be closed permanently. So yeah, I'll put this in, I'll take it upstairs to my airing cupboard, and that's where it'll rest. And we'll tuck it in, say night night, and then hopefully within about 7 to 14 days, I shall have a bit of life. Fingers crossed this year. So, welcome to my smaller cupboard at the top of the stairs. I'm in my airing cupboard, but you know, this is where the germination process starts. If I can put my teeth in properly. So what I'm going to do is, you can see what I've done there. You don't have to have a light on. I mean, I just use these grow lamps for when the seedlings start. Ideally, what you probably need to do is actually turn this off, and as soon as you start seeing signs of life, then start with the light process. So I've only got this on just for purposes of filming, but I will turn it off until we get some signs of life. You can see there the propagator. What I've done is, you can probably see this as well, I've just filled up the bottom of it a little bit with some water. Rainwater, if you've got it, is always best. If not, use tap water, but before you use tap water, please try and let it stand for a good, maybe, I don't know, 12-24 hours, just to try and get rid of those toxins and chlorine, all that kind of stuff that kind of evaporates from it. But rainwater is best. The cable you see going in there is a temperature probe that will monitor the temperature of the soil. So what I'll do, just get that back in properly. So what I'll do is, here's the thermostat control down here. So I shall crank this up. And down, up to 28, and that will be it. So that's it, folks. I shall hopefully see you in about 2 weeks' time, or maybe even less. And then we'll give you some progress update. I'm going to try and keep this going as often as I possibly can there this year. I was very lax in it last year, to be honest. So thank you to everyone that subscribed to it last year. Hopefully this year you'll see a bit more in-depth process, and eventually what we will do is I'll show you how to do things that I've learned to actually take it to from pod level to sauce level, see how we make the sauces. But until then, I'll see you soon.